You muted.
Not you using the whether you like it or not promo. What happened to the other music we use?
I figured I'd throw that up in there, considering that's about to come up in a couple of weeks.
Yeah. In a couple of weeks. It is in a couple of weeks. Yes, indeed. Yes, it is. It's in a couple of weeks. I can't wait though. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I can't.
Yeah, it is. It's gonna be a whole lot of fun. But what's good, y'all? What's goody? How y'all doing? What's tea? What's happening with y'all?
Listen, I'm so dedicated that I'm sitting here in the middle of a damn storm. It's so windy out there. It's raining so hard. The lights that went out. That's what took me so long to get here for my internet to start over. It's just that wind so hard. I hear it. Oh my god. I hope that shit don't fall on top of my car.
Oh Lord, but shit! I hope it don't fall on top of your car either. Maybe why you move your car?
Nah, listen. I didn't. Oh Jesus!
What is that? Some thunder or something?
That's that wind.
Oh shit!
But I'm gonna get through this, child. Like it's not a tornado or nothing. It's like they saying it's a severe thunderstorm right now, but
Okay.
it's just heavy winds and gusty. The winds are very gusty right now. So
Yeah. All right, y'all. Well, absolutely. Thank you for bringing that up, Kendra. Once again, happy birthday to JoJo. He about to go out and be a whore and a slut, as he should, because it's his birthday. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no shade. It's messy, but it's no shade. So definitely shout out to Josiah and happy birthday to your little bro. And like I told you, earlier, don't do nothing that I forgot I did, and that's real shit. Y'all do me a favor. I appreciate it being 77 people up here. Can y'all get these likes up? I don't know how many likes it is, but can y'all please make sure to get the likes up for this live to get it through the algorithm of YouTube, and it's gonna bring everybody to the yard, child. Was good. Shout out to all of you guys. Shout out to y'all. What's happening, y'all? Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to fix my green screen. All right. Boom. That should be good. Oh, Lord. We done lost Scotty, y'all. What's good, y'all? Shout out to y'all. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to. Okay, here comes Scotty. He back.
child, my lights are out, honey. So I'm gonna have to do it the best way I can. I'm on my phone.
Are you sure you still won't? I mean, we could postpone it because of the weather.
I mean, we already done started now, so I don't want to just stop it and then, I'd rather just go on and get through with it, child.
Well, is your phone charged enough?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I have I have a portable, so it'll be fine.
Oh, well, all right.
Yeah, my portable all the way charged up. So if I need to get some juice on my phone, it'll be good regardless.
Right.
So
Well, y'all heard what he said. He said it was good. So all right. Well,
can you hear me good?
Yeah, I hear y'all. Can y'all hear Scotty? Put it in the chat.
Okay, they say they can hear me. So we can continue on with this, child. Like we gonna work with this. If the lights just so happen to come back on while we're filming, I'll get back on the computer. But right now I'm on my phone, so we're gonna have to work with it like this.
All right. Well,
I told y'all I'm dedicated now. I told y'all I'm gonna make it work some kind of way. I'm make it work some kind of way.
Well, we could go on ahead and get to the first people that's on the docket. Dear Lord God Almighty, and there's Candy in the gang. Candy and the gang. Lord, I wish Shakina was up here, child. She killed me singing the theme song. Now she got body ass doing it.
Speaking of the theme song, let's give a special shout out to Bundy and Forest Rocks because Candy reposted them singing the theme song.
Oh yeah, shout out to Bundy and Forest Rocks.
Forest Rocks posted hers first, and then Candy reposted it, and then Bundy Bundy had posted hers, and then Bundy posted hers, and then Candy reposted it, and then C Diggy, Chris that be on Pop Roast with Alexander Rogers, he did like a dance to it because he does like a dance break to the theme song on his videos, and Candy reposted his too. So shout out to all three of them.
Yeah, shout out to all three of y'all. Candy shows a lot of love. You know why everybody was all into my comments trying to act like she was tied the lady through. That's what Candy, they said that, not me. You know, I guess the people still mad that you was on hosting Ellen instead of that mongoose. But we not here to talk about that.
Nah, we not, child. Shout out to Candy for showing us YouTube with some love, child, because she do.
Absolutely. She showed me a lot of love, and I appreciate it. So we about to get down into this episode, and it's called Too Many Tuckers in the Kitchen. So did you see what did you make of this, the very first part with them Detroit grannies?
Listen, they fooled me because I was finna go in on them. Like I had made a whole like video that I was finna post on Instagram talking about that old lady ass. Like I was just shocked. I'm like, no ma'am. Not this granny with this K Michelle ass walking up in the OLG. No ma'am.
Listen, I was with you. And then when I found out that it was fake, it just got silly to me. But it was funny, though, especially Mammy Joyce.
You kill me when you call her Mammy Joyce.
Well, that's her name up here. No, but you know, that's her name. Everybody got a nickname.
That one is funny, though. That one is too funny to me. That's too funny to me. I'm sorry.
So Torrin comes around there. I guess to go and talk to Chandrika, and Chandrika left her damn post to go and talk to him about that same damn shit. First of all, she annoyed me leaving her post and allowing them people to stand there.
Just fucking it up for everybody. Like, here's my thing, Terrence, with Chandrika.
Oh Lord.
Listen, I'm just gonna keep it 100. Hell, I'm already sitting in the damn dark and can't see shit. But my thing is, with her, why are you so pressed about who said what? You said it.
Right.
So at this point, it's like, girl, Candy and Todd, in my Mama Joy's voice, knows what you said. So what does it matter who told it? You said it. And at this point, these folks must don't know they got ring cams and shit where they can hear what you're saying. Like, you must not know that they got that. Because everybody that you're confronted ain't said a damn thing.
Other than Patrick.
Yeah, other than him, no one has said anything. And he said that he said it in front of you. So it's just like, for me, why are you pressed? Please tell me why.
That's been my thing too. I said at the end of the day, even when you find out who said it, it don't change the fact that you said it.
Yeah, like you still said it, girl.
But what's hilarious to me,
am I your mom from the Come Up Miami voice? You said it, girl. You said it.
But what's hilarious to me is that they check their cameras around there faithfully, child. Because how is it Daddy just decided to check the ring cameras and he just so decided to go on ahead and check it and all that? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's just real vigilant to me. Too vigilant to me, if you ask me. They caught that and Dom and Brandon old milk dud head ass. I don't like him. I don't like him. I'm not down for Brandon at all.
Child, we've been saying that about him anyway.
But Lord Jesus. So Candy go around there to see Patrick, let me tell you something. Shout out to El Teddy. El Teddy calls Patrick Fabio, and I'm dead. Because
Why
Patrick,
he calling him that?
but you can't say Patrick don't look like a rat in the face. He do. Patrick is a cute little rat. He looked like one of them rats, but those are the ones that you would let him live. You know what I'm saying? You will put him outside. He ain't gonna end up on the sticky paper like all of the other ones. You know what I mean? He looked like one of them type of rats.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And so he just kills me for it. I ain't gonna that shout out to El Teddy. That belonged to El Teddy, but he gagged me with that one. But she went around to see him and Melvin. So I'm glad Candy called out what we all been calling out about Safari, and that she's a beautiful girl. But it's like, who wearing the pants in a relationship? Is it you or her?
It's definitely not Patrick, because he's definitely not wearing the pants. It's her.
That's why I feel like he's always been just messing around with girls and cheating on them and stuff, because I really feel like he's just a simp. I think this is why he don't get into relationships, because he turns into a simp.
Because he really is. Like I said on my video, it's like she screwed his dick off and put it in her purse. Like, that's how it comes across to me. Like, she screwed the dick and the balls off and put it in her purse. Like, he has nothing in the middle. Nothing. Because she took it.
And another thing that's pissing me off about it is why they keep having this conversation about the housewarming and whether he can or can't have it or not, as if it's not Melvin's house too. Like, I'm still waiting for Melvin to be like, well, bitch, I want the damn housewarming. Patrick can go to your house.
Exactly.
And I can still have my shit. And everybody that I want there could be there. Like, that's the way I like. It's kind of confusing to me as whose house it really is, because she just walk around there like she owned the place, and I feel like she could only do that if it's just Patrick's house. No shade to Melvin. I'm just, you know.
Yeah, I forgot that they were sharing the apartment. See, they have this illusion that it's just Patrick's house when it's really not just his house. It's him and Melvin's house. I be forgetting all about it being Melvin's house because they put so much attention on Patrick and Carmen Sandiego that I just don't be remembering that, it's his house too. So, forgive me.
It's okay. It don't matter. We gonna gag Safari even more when we get down to that Mama Joy scene, and we finally saw at least one medical fish.
Oh my goodness!
Don't worry, we gonna gag her some more.
I do not like her. Like, I do not like Carmen Sandiego. I just don't.
Y'all, I'm so weak. So. Y'all, I'm so weak. So Candy, Todd, Daddy, and Daddy have a little meeting, a little powwow, a little chatter, chit. And Daddy shows them the video of Brandon and Dominique. Like I say, that's that vigilant shit.
Uh-huh.
I mean, well, listen. I mean, myself personally, I feel like the fact that he felt so comfortable with doing that, either this really is going on and they really don't carry no respect, or this is just for the show.
Could be a little bit of both.
Okay, I'll accept that. So Daddy shares his concerns about sobriety with Brian, and where his head is at and all the rest of that stuff. And it's crazy because I had some people come under my comments feeling like Daddy was being messy, but I don't think he was being messy. I really honestly felt like when Pebbles came and told him that, he really got concerned. I don't think that was for TV or shit like a lot of people came under my comments with. Like, I don't think. Look, I'm not being biased. Y'all say when I like the niggas or whatever, I be biased. I'm not being. I'm not being biased. Am I? How do you feel?
I don't think he was being messy. I just think that people who don't already, because the people don't like Don Juan, and it's very much surprising when they hear other people that actually like Don Juan. Because I ain't never just disliked Don Juan. Like,
Yeah, me
yeah,
neither.
he's extra as fuck, and yes, I've had to chin check his ass on my reviews many a times before. Even when he was watching, even way back in my early days, because Don Juan been knowing about my channel since 2013
Oh
when
shit.
Housewives of Atlanta was in their 6th season. He was tweeting me in saying he watched my shit. So he been knowing who the fuck I am. So he knows that I will drag him. So, however, when it comes down to it, I never just had not a real issue with him because everybody's problem with him is the fact that he defends Candy. But my thing is, that's his damn friend. And as extra as it may be, he's not doing anything but what none of us wouldn't do for our own friends. I mean, I defend Terrence and Josiah all the time. I defend Jamar all the time. Maddie be going off on folks for all of us all the time. So it's nothing that none of us wouldn't do for our friends. So when it comes down to this, I don't think that he was being messy because he's doing what any concerned person would do. If I knew, for example, if Terrence had an issue with alcohol and someone told me that Terrence had a sip of wine, I would get concerned because I already seen what he done went through already. So why wouldn't I be concerned enough to ask him what's going on? No,
Right.
he ain't being messy. I just think that people can't see past their dislike for Don Juan that they're gonna automatically say that he being messy.
I
So
agree.
no,
I agree. I got really confused. I said, well, it must be something I missed.
right.
So Todd decides to jump in the kitchen. And like I said, fuck all that bullshit Todd said. The real reason why Todd went on ahead and went is because he didn't want to hear Mama Joyce's mouth no more. That's how I feel. He don't want to hear her mouth, and I don't blame him. So if going in the kitchen is going to shut her up, fine, I'll do it. Which I think is real messed up that he has to do that while they're this far into their marriage. I mean, and I let you down, Andy. You know I love you, boo. I'm just saying, like, people won't Todd. No shade. People feel like don't nobody want Todd. Yes, they do. Todd.
Yes, they do. Because be quiet, Scott.
No shade, Candy. You know I love you, babe. I'm just saying, like,
we love you and your husband.
Right. It'll be nice to really see you, have your husband back more with your mama. But whatever, they ain't none of our business. So yeah, we get back down to Daddy having his conversation with Brian. Hey Brian, shout out to you. And I appreciated that conversation between them. And I myself personally, I said this in my review. I say it's some people who have an addiction to alcohol can just stop cold turkey and never drink again, not even wine. But there are some people who are getting over it or are over it, but would once in a while have a small glass of wine. I understand Daddy's frustration and concern, and I also understand it from Brian's standpoint, considering where he came from. Right. You know what I mean? So I feel like now that they know that he is drinking wine, don't badger him, but just, try to figure out a way where it is just a once in the blue, here, there, here, you know what I mean?
Right. I definitely understand. I definitely agree with that.
And hold up real quick, y'all.
Y'all, listen. I'm sitting up in this while Terrence is gone. Let me tell y'all. I'm sitting in this room in this dark, and I cannot handle this. I can't take it. I'm not even sitting down, y'all. I'm pacing back and forth in this big ass room of mine. Y'all know how y'all know what that fireplace area is that y'all see on my videos. I'm literally just standing in the middle of my floor, just pacing back and forth. Listening to the thunder and seeing the lightning and hearing the rain and the wind and shit. And I'm just ready for my lights to come back on. Like, I'm over it. Like, I am over it. Okay? Definitely over it. Period. I'm sick of it, and it's hot. Oh God, I'm just tired, child. But like I said, this is true dedication, baby. Because, honey, trying to do this in the dark is not the business. It's not the business, baby. It is not the business. It's candles in like the other rooms. I don't necessarily fuck with candles like that because we lost our house to a fire like 22 years ago. In February we lost our house to a fire 22 years ago. So I don't like to fuck with candles. I don't like to touch the stove because it's gas and fire comes up. Like, I have this phobia with fire, so I can't do it. Mm-mm. But is candles lit like in the kitchen because they're in there cooking, and it's like candles lit in like the dining room areas and stuff like that. So yeah. So the lights is out, honey, and my whole damn neighborhood is pitch black. Okay. So don't y'all do that. Don't y'all do that. My mother just literally just said that we may need to get a generator, child. She literally just said that. She literally just said that because right before me and Terrence was supposed to go live, I had said, I hope the lights don't go back out while we're filming, because if so, I'm going to have to do it on this phone, and I do not want to do it on the phone. But, I didn't want to push the show back either. But, child. And knowing how our electric company is, honey, I don't know how long it's going to be before they turn our lights back on. So right now I'm just looking at the comments until Terrence come back. Because I'm literally just walking around in circles in my bedroom. Literally. With my phone in my hand.
My bad, y'all.
Yeah, I was just talking to the people about how I'm just pacing back and forth in the dark.
Sitting up in your room, in there thinking about time. He must confess he's a mess. The candy husband. You better stay away from that lady husband.
Child, don't nobody say nothing to you about being all about Tisha husband, child. Shit,
that's my dad. Don't you? We about to get there. Don't worry about it.
Damn, I dropped. See, this is why I hate this dark shit. I done dropped my whole damn what is it? My whole portable charger. Where did it go? Oh, there you go. I got it. I'm sorry. This is so good.
So Safari comes through. Safari went down to Pier 1 Imports or Bed Bath and Beyond. Maybe even Macy's. JCPenney. She gave me a JCPenney Macy's kind of girl. And she got 2 small plants and a big ass area rug that was way too big for that area that he wanted to make as a spiritual shrine for some shit that he learned from her. Listen, the way I don't know exactly what I was expecting when it came down to her decorating skills, but for some reason I expected
more than what you
what
thought.
I saw. No, I expected to see what I saw.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I did. I already knew it was going to be the bare minimum. I already knew it was going to be the bare minimum. I already knew it was going to be very, girl, I think I'm this, I think I'm that, and it's bullshit. Like that, it gave exactly what I thought it would.
Some bullshit, basically. It gave bullshit like you thought.
Talking about some, who need torn? You need a torn because the way that she set off it went. And then another thing that got. Never mind. We're gonna move on.
Child.
We're gonna move on. I ain't gonna belabor the time. So Patrick tells her that he is having a housewarming party, no matter how she feels about it. And she says, it's cool, it's fine, I don't mind it. In my personal opinion, she just don't want candy on her ass.
That's all.
Because that was a huge flip from what it was the last episode.
Exactly. Like, girl, who you fooling? Nobody.
So listen, I know you're ready to gag about this part. Chandra, your home girl, your home skillet, your main Bible Scrabble, Chandra,
Girl, child, you gonna stop putting that girl on me?
went round fucking with Rashado with that bull crap. And then he curved it right to Daddy. And Daddy did what he did and shut her ass up. I know you went up on that part. I know you did.
I did, because first of all, why is you bothering people with this shit? Like, girl, what you need to be bothered with the better wig that you be wearing. That's what you need to be bothered with. What the fuck is you bothering these people with this fuck shit? You said it.
Her wig do give me Drew's wig.
Exactly what it gives. It gives that very wig that Drew had on her first season. That very wig that Kenya was reading down, that wig right there. That's the same wig. I know it's the same one. Let me find out her and Drew sharing wigs. Let me find out.
I'm done for the day. They must have had the same wig person. I don't know.
And where is this wig person located at, child? It got to be in the hood.
There's some girl named Keisha house.
Child.
Keisha the wig maker, honey.
Child.
You put her shit on, you doing this for the rest.
I'm pretty sure that's what Chandrika does when the cameras go down. She starts patting that motherfucking wig like, because it's itching her ass. I believe that's what she be doing. Y'all, listen, I'm finna get even more shady right now because I'm in the dark and I can't see a motherfucking thing and I'm irritated. So if I come across mean, just chalk it up to that, child.
Listen, what gagged me the most was Daddy shutting her ass up and saying, bitch, you lied. You lied, come up off it. You said it. I know you said it, and here's the proof. So what is all of this about?
You said it. Just own it. You said it.
I was so glad that scene. I was glad that story was over with because she was wearing my nerve out with this shit.
I swear she was wearing mine out. Like, girl, who cares? Like, you said the shit. Like, why are you so pressed about, I'm going to find out who told it. I'm going to find out who said it. Why? Tell me why. Why? Why do you give a fuck?
So it's the day of Todrick going into the kitchen and listen, ain't Bertha. I love her so much. When the cameraman was trying to get her attention and he touched the small of her back, she made it very clear, if you cute, young, with money, it's all right. And I was on her side. That's where I learned it from. The old lady sitting under the tree.
Oh my God. Not you. Not you saying you learned it from Bertha, child.
What ain't Bertha say, y'all? And I was on her side.
Child, listen.
Because if a nigga touched me on the small of my back, yeah, you know.
I am not about to play with you. I am not about to play with you. My ass is literally sitting on this floor. y'all so irritated.
I am weak.
In here. I can't see shit.
Get up off the floor, child. It ain't shit on the floor but your hopes, your dreams, your wishes, your virginity.
Child, I've been lost that, child. We don't know where that's at.
Child. So Candy, Todd, Daddy, and the aunties in the kitchen. I gagged.
Child. And she was serious about it. Damn. I'm trying to get a soda and I dropped it and I can't see why I dropped it. I'm sorry, Terrence. Go ahead.
Wow. Girl, she is all discombobulated around there. How the hell you wind up in the kitchen and ain't nobody heard it?
I have a refrigerator in my room.
Hey, don't say my name in mine. Anyway, y'all. What gagged me the most, and I said this in my review, the number one thing that I heard the most was people bringing back cold damn food. And I said, that's been the main thing that I have heard about the OLG game. They get this shit is always cold.
Mm-hmm.
Child.
Now, me personally, when we went, our food wasn't cold. It was actually warm. It wasn't cold. Just wasn't all that. But it was a nice temperature. Mm-hmm.
Listen, to let JoJo tell it, the fried deviled eggs was fried corn dogs. And Maddie said all they needed was some Dijon mustard and it would have set it over the top. I mean,
he sure said that, though.
But whatever. So, Candy and Mammy Joyce go down to Safari's place of business or whatever. Like I said at the beginning of all of this, at least this time we saw another medical assistant fish working the front. I still ain't seen nobody else around there. I still ain't seen no other patrons. I still ain't seen none of that. But at least there was medical assistant fish and or her cousin Pookie that came and did a stand there for to make it seem like it's other people that actually work there. I mean, I don't know.
You said cousin Pookie, bitch. I'm so sick of you.
But at least there was somebody else manning the shit and not just her. But it was Mammy Joyce and her non-existent butt lift.
It's a Mammy Joyce for me.
Like, I could have dealt without seeing Mammy Joy's red ass skin bag that she calling ass. I didn't need to see that at all. Like it looked like she just got a butt whooping by her damn mama. Like that's what it looked like. Girl, y'all remember on the cartoon shows when the characters would sit on something hot and they ass to come up red? Like that's exactly what she looked like standing up there. And I'm like, Candy.
You know, Candy likes to push the envelope, child.
And I love you, Candy. You know, Lord knows I do. So I accept your mama, flaws and all. But I didn't need to see that. I ain't. But whatever. We about to get down to the real dear Holyfield. This was the most important thing that happened, and that was this situation between Brandon and Philip and Don Juan. And when it came down to his relationship with Don, I wanted to strangle Brandon. I did. I wanted to break his butt off his back. All right. That's what I wanted to do to him. Like he. So your option was to make her leave. And then when that didn't work or whatever the case may be, and they said, well, nah, nigga, you the one that can leave. You a manager. And I was on Don Juan's side with that. Why would I make my bartender leave? Nah, bitch. For real, he not even qualified to be there anyway. So I felt like even if that happened, he would have been an assistant manager. Or an assistant.
Or not a manager at all.
I said, or the assistant to the assistant, maybe.
Shit. Or not even there. Hell.
Then you show up to this girl place of work, first of all, which I did feel like was very disrespectful. For you to come up there and basically lie and try to make it seem as if try to convince her to quit her job, talking about something, oh, well, you know, I mean, do you really need it? Because, you know, you about to travel and you about to do this. And I'm like, you trying real hard to be on this show, Brandon, and that's some fucked up ass shit.
But he's a fucked up person.
It pissed me off, y'all. Like that really made me mad how he was sitting up there trying to convince Dominique to quit her job or trying to convince her that she needed to be the one to go and leave so that you could still be here at the OLG game. Nah, nigga. I was on her side. Nah, that's too far. I don't want to go that far. And why would she quit her job when, yeah, she's touring, but when that's over, then what?
Right. Like you gotta keep what you already got going on for because let's just keep it 100, okay? Like, and this ain't, I'm just using me for an example because I've had this conversation with many, many people. It's good to have a part-time job when you're doing something that you love. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's a dancer. That's her passion. She
Right.
enjoys doing it. Just like, for example, just like Brian, he has his is it the egg roll? Was it egg rolls?
Yeah, the egg rolls.
Okay, so he got his egg rolls that he makes. In order for him to fund that business, he has to still work to put money into that business. Dumb Unique knows what it's like to be a dancer. You're not, just because you can dance good, it does not mean that you're going to be automatically guaranteed some work. So you're going to have something to fall back on. You know what I'm saying? So you could be able, so you could be able to keep money flow to pay your bills. It's just like me as a YouTuber. If I ever made enough money, in trust and believe me, y'all, as of the last over the last month, it's getting there. If I was able to if I was able to do YouTube full time, I definitely would. But would I quit my job that I got right now? Not necessarily. I'll probably bump myself down to part time or something like that so I can have something steady on the side. But I'll never just quit. And plus, Kroger got good insurance, child. That's how I pay for my teeth. Okay.
I'm so weak.
When it comes down to it, you always got to have something to fall back on. That's why right now, Kroger is my full-time job, but YouTube is my part-time. And I be tired. Terrence know how tired I be. I come home straight from work and make 4 and 5 videos and try to put them out the next day. A bitch be woe the fuck out. But you gotta, in order for you to keep your passion going, you got to have something to fall back on. So to ask her if she would leave or not, saying that she really ain't gonna need the job because she's gonna be on tour dancing, that's some bullshit.
But what pissed Daddy and Daddy, Daddy and Poppy, Poppy and Papa, Poppy and Papa, y'all know I love y'all to the ends of the earth. But y'all made all of that fuss about firing Brian. I honestly feel like Brandon should have been fired from the damn gate because he should know better as a manager.
Right.
That's just my opinion.
He's not a good manager. Like I've been a manager before, and you don't have to be an asshole to be a manager. I know that firsthand. I've been a manager many a times. I was a manager at Kroger, but me personally, and I've been offered the position again, but I don't want to be the motherfucking manager. Too much responsibility that I don't fucking want. Let's make that be clear, okay?
No, that's
Too
right.
much responsibility that I don't fucking want. However, when I was a manager, I wasn't mean. I wasn't an asshole to my associates or anything like that. But what I was very cool with them, but they knew that they knew what I wanted from them. And I told them what I wanted from them. And if they didn't do what I wanted from them, I took the necessary precautions. Okay, bitch, you didn't do what I asked you to do, so you don't get rolled up now. I'm not a mean person. But at the end of the day, if I told you to do something and you ain't doing what I asked you to do and I done told you to do it 2 or 3 times already, once you hit that 3rd time, bitch, you're getting rolled up.
Period.
And you can't get mad at me for writing your ass up after I gave you 3 chances. That's what I would do with all of my associates. I would give them 3 chances to fuck up. And once they hit that 3rd one, bitch, you getting rolled up.
As it should be.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when I see Brandon doing the shit that he doing, I'm like, baby, you don't know what the fuck you doing. You don't need to be no damn manager, child. You need to be doing something. You need to be a damn server. You don't need to be no damn manager.
I wouldn't even have his ass as a server. He'd be a damn dish jockey, washer if it was me.
Not a dishwasher.
You'd be in the back where you could take your shirt off when it get hot and shit. You just cute to look at with no shirt on. When I decided to go in the back.
He cute before he opened his mouth and talk.
Right.
Like just be a mannequin. Like, you know. I'm just saying, Terrence.
Shit,
extra
his damn
shady in this
shit looked
bitch.
like the damn mannequin factory. So
Oh my God, I am not gonna deal with you. See, I
I'm
told
telling
y'all
y'all,
I'm extra shady in this bitch right now because it's dark and it's hot and child. I can't take it.
no shade, Brandon. At least you got someplace to live as a grown ass man, black man in society, and that's what matters, I guess. Anyway, that's it, and that's all for Candy in the Game. Thank God.
And what episode was this anyway? This is episode 6 or 7.
um, 6, I believe.
Because from
How
what
many
I
episodes
heard,
left?
that's why I asked you that, because from what I heard, Candy in the Gang is getting 10 episodes or something like that. But there won't be, I know fans want a reunion, but it ain't gonna be no reunion. So Candy and Todd are gonna take it upon themselves to have a reunion happen.
I know that's right, Candy and Todd. You better use y'all damn resources if you got them. I'm on their side.
Shit, let them have a reunion. I would love to see a reunion for Candy in the Gang. Because if y'all can have a fucking reunion for Vanderpump Rules, y'all can get one for Candy in the Gang, child.
I totally agree with that.
Hell.
But all right, y'all. It's time to go to the vein of both me and his very existence. But before we go to the agony and pain,
I'm absolutely excited about talking about this. Like, so excited. How the fuck? Wait a minute, Terrence. Before we even start this, and this ain't got nothing to do with what we're talking about. How the fuck did I wind up on Facebook dating? All I was trying to do was change my damn about stuff on Facebook, and my ass getting all these damn messages on Facebook dating. I wasn't trying to be on there. All these damn. Ugh, girl, go ahead, Charlie.
Well, while Scotty is while she doing all that complaining, she finna go be a slam whore. While she finna get
I'm
the
not.
on, y'all do us a favor.
I'm not interested in none of these men, honey. Don't you do that now.
I don't want to do it. Like, I really don't. Like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it.
Love and Marriage Jonesville ain't nothing but Real Housewives of Potomac all over again, child.
I'm sorry, y'all. I thought I was over it, but
Nah, you're not, because you literally just got done talking about it about what, an hour or so ago when you went live, child. Like, shit, it's residual feelings right now, child.
It really is, girl. Thank you so much, Black Royalty. Y'all killed me with the branded commentary. I appreciate you for your super chat, baby. Thank you.
Let's go ahead and get it over with, T.
So Tiffany goes to see y'all Shiro, and y'all Tiff tells y'all Shiro about what happened with Stormy. Why is my ear bleeding? About what happened with Stormy, and y'all Shiro feels like all it takes is a conversation, and if after that they decide that they don't want to be friends, that's fine.
Which is true.
Fuck all that. Because my whole thing about it is Stormy had no business bringing her ass around there starting all of that fuck shit in the first damn place. And I felt like had Destiny did that, she'd have been real quick to check Destiny. That's how I honestly feel.
You think my mail?
I'm just gonna be real. I feel like yeah.
Oh, but see, this is exactly, let me tell you what I said on my review. This is exactly what I said in my review, child. I said, Mel is treating Tiffany in this moment the same way she treating Destiny, the same way she treated Destiny last season, and Stormy is the new Tiffany. And what I mean by Stormy is the new Tiffany, Stormy can say and do whatever she wants, and Mel would make an excuse for that. But if Tiffany does it the same way, if Destiny did it, Mel would have checked it and made every excuse in the world for it. So that is a pattern. But of course, No one's going to see that because it's male. So no one is going to see that. But it's the facts. Stormy is the new Tiffany, and Tiffany is the new Destiny, and Destiny is the new Tisha. And that's just what it is. Everybody got a moment.
Not Destiny is the new Tisha.
She is.
Well, y'all heard that here first. But that's just my, like, I just honestly felt like instead of her trying to be like, oh, this or oh, that, I would have been like, well, you know what, friend, I want to give you my apologies because that wasn't what that was supposed to be.
Period.
And if you felt
Like,
attacked,
she
and
knew
if
that
you
shit
felt
was
like I
wrong.
didn't have your back, my bad. Especially because Tiffany came up here being her mouthpiece all last season.
Right. Like, are you serious? And I'm sick of Stormy Squidward looking ass. Like, she getting on my nerves. Shit. Trying to be important. Like, go somewhere and sit your Squidward looking ass out there. Country ghetto Squidward bikini bottom looking ass. Get your ass up out of here. See, let me shut up. It's this storm and me being without electricity that's getting me so hyped up right now. Let me get the fuck on. Shit.
So Melody, excuse me, Yashiro explains why she didn't allow the kids to go to the book signing. I don't care, bitch. I don't give two deviled eggs hells what you do with them damn cheering from the point. Them y'all cheering. All right. And whatever y'all decide to do and however y'all cheering turn out as adults behind the shit that y'all are doing now while they kid, that's y'all business. I ain't got to deal with them. Look, I got to deal with them. So I'm censoring my words. So whatever.
He said deviled egg.
So do whatever the hell y'all want to do with them kids. Treat each other any way y'all want to for the kids. I don't care. You ain't go. It is what it is. And we're going to move on. Before y'all piss me off.
We ain't got time to be arguing back and forth with none of y'all. She did what she's supposed to do. She did what she's supposed to do. She wrong for nothing. Montel is a dumbass nigga. Blah, blah, blah. We know all of that, so we ain't finna go back and forth about none of that, child. If I don't have to hear the words book signing ever again, I would be fine with it. Child, let's move on, honey.
So, I'm sorry, y'all. I had picked the scab that I had in my inner ear that I didn't know was there, and that hoe was bleeding. And I don't want to see y'all do because that's nasty or whatever. But that's why I was going in and out. But we family, so I'm not telling y'all that. Anyway, besides, some of y'all scratching your nuts right now listening to me. So it is what it is.
Nice. Bitch, I'm running all over this room, over this dark ass room, laughing.
So Tiffany talks about her past relationship, and how she took advantage of it because she wanted to be with a man with money and a better lifestyle. So, and basically, in so many words, she said she went to go and suck a rich nigga dick. So that, you know what I'm saying, she could live a good lifestyle and all of that stuff, and she feels real bad for it. And I think they said that man died. I don't know who said that, but I saw that under my comments.
He did die.
He did?
Mm-hmm. He died.
You know what, Tiffany? I know I give you a lot of whatever, but it's my bad that you went through that. And then the fact that we gonna get on that in a second, but
that was the one time I was on her side. That was the one time I was on
her side. Me too.
Real.
But before I really say what I'm gonna say, Melody, much like I said in my review, I said it then and I'm gonna say it now. For somebody that don't want to be around the harlot, you sure don't mind chilling with a bunch of hoes, a bunch of skeezers, a bunch of sluts, a bunch of wretchified ghetto hoes that used to weigh 600 pounds. That lost them on my 600-pound life and found that's how she met Lou. because both of them was dead.
You know what? You are horrible. Okay, horrible, child.
Both of them was dead for the same assignment, and that's how they fell in love, or whatever the case may be, and whatever. But my thing is, she went out there and she fucked her way to get to the damn top, and you don't mind chilling. You gave her a hug and said that it's okay, friend. Don't feel no way about it. Blah 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 blah. You don't mind chilling with Hosha and all that horation that she got going on with what I call a Mighty Joe Young Daddy. You don't mind being around her and all the rest of it. Like it.
I cannot right now. I can't, and I won't. I can't.
But it was Melody, you know what I'm saying? Basically trying to throw in her face about, oh, so you lost the love of your life and stuff like that. And it's just like,
she's so condescending. Like, ooh. When I tell y'all, it goes beyond me not liking Melody. I just don't like people that do the things that she does. She is so fucking condescending, in my opinion. She is. That whole statement didn't even have to be said. Like, why did you even feel the need to even say that? It was ridiculous. Like, girl, sit the fuck down. See, this is, but ain't nobody gonna say nothing about that though. That's Mel. We take it Mel too personal, child. That's why I try not to say too much. But it's just, that was fucked up in that moment. Like, Tiffany is having a vulnerable moment and you choose to be condescending. But okay, girl.
That's what she said, now, Tamara. That's exactly what she said. That's what she said. Oh, so he loved you when you broke his heart. That's what she said. That's what it was. But whatever, because like I say, the Melody hoes gonna get all up into the comments and then she said right and how we taking it way too far and all of the rest of that stuff. So whatever, fine, y'all. She was in the right for saying what she said, no matter how insensitive it was. I mean, y'all gave me a big damn grief about Jada and all the rest of that stuff, but it comes down to this. I mean, but whatever.
I mean, but it's the truth though. Like, regardless of anything, Melody was out of pocket for that. Like, no, it wasn't the worst thing in the world. No, it wasn't. But at the same point in time, that was very fucked up. When someone's having a moment like this, Tiffany never has moments like this ever. Right. So she's sitting here having a moment with you. She's sitting here trying to tell you what happened, and you are condescending as fuck. It really.
Thank you, Mocha Berry.
It's really like you can really just give a fuck about what this woman is saying. But yeah, you wanted everybody who would listen to sit there and listen to you cry and whine about Martell after he did what he did to you. You know what I'm saying? Listen,
but Melody, this the whole gag though. Tiffany did the same thing to Harley doing now. I mean, much like I said, Leisure Suit by far ain't no millionaire. He ain't no rich tycoon walking around in the finest furs or whatever, but he can get her to make her live a much better lifestyle than she would being with them other little dope boys on the damn block that I know she used to dealing with. Hello, somebody. So it's just like but listen, if you could understand Tiffy Lou, then you should have no problem understanding the Harlot. That's how I feel.
But she's not gonna understand. But listen though. But listen, at the same point in time though, you can't. Let me just play devil's advocate 1 minute. She ain't gonna understand the Harlot because the Harlot did a lot of disrespectful shit though. You know what I'm saying? So we don't know if Tiffany went and did all of that extra shit. Like Ariane went as far as to go to the internet and blast what her true identity was. Putting out text messages saying that all the while you was at home, Martell was eating my ass and doing out like being real disrespectful.
Well, he was. I mean, that's what happened. I mean, that's what happened.
But at
the end of the day, Tiffany still went and laid down with another man while she was with somebody else that, you know, is passed on. And I'm leaving him out of this. We're going to let that man rest. But y'all know what I mean. I'm being funny about all the rest of that. But the point that I'm trying to make is, it's crazy because I'm not telling you to be this woman friend, forgive. Well, you could forgive her, but you ain't got to be her friend. You ain't gotta do none of that shit. And eventually, y'all are gonna have to have the kids around each other. And it would be nice to say eventually you and her gonna have to coexist, but
child, that ain't gonna. Coming from somebody,
it ain't none of my business because I ain't married.
No,
so forget.
I'm just gonna say this: that it is possible that they don't coexist at all, and I'm saying it from a person that grew up like that. My mom and my dad's wife never coexisted.
That's my thing. I mean, it would be nice if they could, but if they won't, they're not. I'm not mad at if they don't, they won't. I'm fine with that. But I really want her to be at a space where she's actually over it. And she's just not over it for the cameras. I can't wait for her to get to that point. Then I'll probably be, you know.
Well, see, my thing with that is on like with my mom or whatever, and my dad's wife. Like, I'm not gonna get into everything, but they had their issues with one another, so they really didn't deal with each other. My mom was just dealing with my dad and made sure that my dad saw us when he was home. So long as he saw his kids, that's really all that mattered to my mom. You know what I'm saying? So
I could get with that. Well, anyway, so Kimmy and Letitia hang out. I forgot all about they hung out. So Kimmy explains the answer that she gave at the reunion and how she's not washing her hands of her and all the rest of that stuff. I don't know. I called Kimmy out for this because my whole thing is I really just wanted Kimmy to stop wearing the baby gloves with Letitia, and I really just wanted her to be like, "Well, Letitia, I'm sorry, but that's how I feel."
But see, that's the reason why Kimmy has a hard time with Tisha anyway, because she constantly wears those gloves with her when she don't need to.
Right.
It's gonna forever be that way it's gonna forever be that way with her because she keeps babying her.
I wish she would stop. I wish she just would have been real and been like, "Yeah, Letitia, that's how I feel." I want her to say that. Yeah, that's how I feel. I really don't want to be around you. And quite honestly, no. If we was a sister-in-laws, of course not. No, I would not be. And I was on Kimmy's side because Tisha is exhausting. All right. That's my sister wife. And I know from first-hand experience, she's exhausting.
Here you go, child.
So Kimmy tells her about the sleepover and about Kiki.
But that's how I feel about Drew Sidora. That's how I feel about Drew Sidora.
What?
That's my sister wife too, and she's very exhausting.
Child.
I like it better when it's just me and Raph by ourselves.
Okay, period.
Shut up.
Period. I'm on your side with that. That's exactly why we went off to where we went to, and we left her ass here with the chair where she was supposed to be, because we ain't want to leave them cheering with that walking leprechaun.
You know what? Please go on, please.
So Kimmy tells her about the situation that happened down to Yashiro's house and Kiki running her damn mouth, and I'm glad that she told Tisha. Somebody needed to tell her. Because I don't care what nobody say. Y'all would never convince me that they're tight and they chill and they hang and they clicking like that. I'm no, y'all. I'm
gonna keep my comments about that when we get to that. I'm struggling to keep them to myself, but I'm gonna wait till you get to it.
All right, well, we're almost there.
Mm-hmm.
So my husband and my brother-in-law hang out down the block. And my brother-in-law tells my husband that my sister wife is a different woman on vacation because she can keep her hands off him. And y'all already know how my husband is, y'all. He a country man. He like, I don't want to hear that about her. But the way that y'all are with each other, I'm already sure he done told you all about what been going on down with y'all, with him and her and all the rest of that stuff. You just ain't want him to bring that up. Okay, I don't know why I feel that way about them, but I feel like they swap stories for some reason. That's the type of close net of brothership that they got to me.
Mm-hmm.
So Lou from Tiffy Lou comes through. Hey, shout out to them bars. Comes through to have a conversation with my husband. So Maurice also feels like, wow, yeah, you're right. I'm on your side. I get it. They're new. They don't know you like that to be all up in your marriage and your business and giving advice and blah, blah, blah. But he felt like Marceau also owed him an apology. And I did agree. I did. I know I give Lou a lot. That was mainly because of Tiffany.
Yeah, I think that Lou really isn't the issue. I think it's mainly because we don't like Tiffany and because that's his wife. You're like a package deal, unfortunately. So that's the reason why. Nah.
I don't. It's I think I would have appreciated it a lot better had he told Tiffany from the gate, from the jump, yo, you doing too much. It's cool to have your spouse back, but also let them know when they're doing too much.
Yeah, pretty much. I get that.
But of course, it was like pulling teeth to get an apology out of my husband, to God Almighty. But at least they was able to come down to a common ground and a common understanding as men, and they was able to move on. And that's what I was the most excited about. So Leisure Suit goes down to see Melanika down in her empty ass office that ain't got no diplomas nowhere, no pictures of the people that she worked with. Like I need to see some references from Melanika. I really do. I need some big time person or anybody small time to come under my comments and tell me yes, she's good at what she does and blah 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 blah. I ain't seen no business cards. I ain't seen nothing.
Child, that name alone is enough for me.
But Leisure Suit go around there to see her, although she gives some great advice. She does. Let me throw that in there. But still. So Martell got a cookbook coming out, a vegan cookbook, and all of the rest of that stuff. And what's killing me about Martell is the book is cool. A plane ride to Canada is cool. The wine that's going to be sold in 7-Eleven at a 7-Eleven near you or Circle K, whatever it is y'all got, they're going to be sold around there near y'all, okay?
Probably a Circle K because ain't no damn 7-Eleven around here, child.
Well, that's where it's going to be. Okay, for $20.99. What about your builder's license? I really want you to get that. I feel like building and what it is that you do, I really feel like that's something that you love. Like all the rest of this shit, that's cute. But I feel like if you just get your builder's license, you could get back to where you was. Like
the only thing you gonna do is get a builder's license and make it fucking calendars with him half naked in the child.
And y'all didn't have a conversation about what the cover was going to be before you agreed to be up there without your shirt off. You now all of a sudden have a problem with that, Leisure Suit?
Sure.
Because I personally would love to see you with your shirt off. Hey, I can't wait for the calendar to come out. I'll wait for that.
I was gonna buy the calendar.
Yeah, me too. People talk about something. Who buy calendars anymore? Who buy calendars anymore? Me.
Shit, I got a calendar right here on my wall.
I damn sure do too, Scotty.
Go to the nearest Dollar Tree and get one. I don't give a damn. Say what you want to say about me. Yeah.
You better believe that I be needing my calendars. I be writing stuff down on it and everything because I be forgetting stuff.
Right. Like, I don't know what they talking about, but
I'm so weak. If Tyra and Amina can coexist, okay. So can the harlot and y'all Shiro 100. Well, that's kind of why I was going with it, but I was letting the people have it because.
Shit, how long did it take for them to do it? It's still fresh, so.
Well, look, they ain't none of my business. We gonna move on, child. So Leisure Suit is still mad, sad, depressed, sliding down the wall, crying, and all of that about the churn not being there and Melody not doing it. But he said it and he was like, I get it, it was her week, and blah 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 blah. But like how he made me feel bad for him, that's why I wish Melody y'all Shiro just would have went on ahead and allowed the kids to go for 30 minutes. So I didn't have to feel bad for Leisure Suit. But because she didn't, I felt bad for him. And I was like, well, she could have at least had them kids there for 30 minutes. And if it was an issue about orders or court orders or documents or whatever, there were other people that could have stood in the gap to have them kids there. if it was about them.
I think it's just a fact that people feel as though because he did what he did, we're not allowed to have any sympathy or empathy for him because of that. Like, we know that he's a shitty person. Yeah, we know this, but he's still a human being at the same time. And I can have sympathy for anybody. And I don't care. I feel bad for him in that moment. Like, I don't give a fuck who got an issue with that. I felt bad for him in that moment. But at the same time, it was her week still.
Yeah.
So, he just have to live with the fact that it was her week. Like, no, she not gonna, because, at the end of it all, she already only get to see her kids, every other week. So time is gonna be precious for her. So anytime that she got with her kids, she gonna cherish it. So you trying to take that time from her, it was a lot for her. So I get it. Like I said, I look at it from both sides, and people don't like it when you do that. Like, they want you to be unbiased, but then when you are unbiased, then they still have an issue with that. I just saw it from both ends. I felt bad for Martell because his kids weren't there and he wanted them to be there. But in the same breath, I understood Melody's position in the situation. But of course, they're not going to hear me say that I understood Melody's position. All they're going to hear me say is that I felt bad for Martell.
And I get that too, baby Faith. But see, you know what? When she didn't, you want to know what I told her? When something falls on your week, on his week, when he has the kids, and something you have falls on it, and you want that, and he don't give it to you, you know what I told her? Don't tell me about it. I don't want to hear it. Don't come on social media. Don't come on Twitter. Don't come under the Facebook chat. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. At all. I don't want to hear no sob sad story. Oh, how can he do this? This is what I'm talking about. I don't want to hear it.
Because some things can fall, because you never know. Some shit may fall on the week that he got the kids, and you never know. Right. That's all I was trying to say. You have to put everything into perspective. Like, there may be a time where things may fall on your damn week, but never mind. Go ahead, Sam. I don't want to stay on this.
So, Melanika wants to have the wine lunch or whatever in Atlanta. So that's why all of them was down there to Atlanta, where he had on that all white with Melody's fur on with the fox head still on it. Now, I believe there's a story about how he still got her furs. That was one of them, with the head still on it. Magic. But that's where all that came from. That was all Melanika idea, apparently.
That name, child.
So, Big Lips invites Tiffany out to get to know her better. And that whole scene I felt like Big Lips did while Tiffany was going on and on about her. She was like, I tuned out and zoned out. I did in that whole scene. The only thing I wrote down was that they went out. What they talked about, I can't tell you. Do you know?
Child, I skipped over that scene in my review.
Oh, okay, God. Y'all, that's what happened.
I don't remember that scene worth a damn. I just remember saying, why are they in the scene together, and why do I give a fuck? Like, I ain't even talk about it on my review, period. I skipped right over this shit.
Child, well, look, we don't know. I guess they came to a common understanding, and
Tiffany came to a common understanding that Stormy looked like Squidward, and that's it. And Tiffany looked like she's older than 34. Next.
What? This the time that Scotty been rushing me to get to, child. I ain't mad at it though, because this episode's boring.
Like a boring, honey.
My sister wife meets with her tight ass cousin Kiki down the black. So Tisha gets Kiki together about running her mouth to y'all Shiro. And Kiki says that Tisha and Marceau talked about her business with Melody and Martell, but that was 4 years ago. So Tisha whole thing is, yeah, I took accountability for that. You said that hurt your feelings. I said I was sorry. We forgot about it. And that was 4 years ago. So why are you now coming back 4 years later trying to use that as an excuse for why you were sitting around there chilling with a bitch that told you and me on national TV that she looks at me as her enemy? Why do you think that's fine?
Right.
And then that's when Letitia goes into this diatribe of we could just cut ties and blah, 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 and yada, yada, yada. And then she go outside. All right, Scotty, what you got to say?
Okay, because I've been waiting on this one. Even we was talking about Candy in the gang, I was waiting on this one. Okay. I done laid across my bed to say what I got to say because, baby.
Oh, Lord.
I had to lay across my bed for this one, okay? First of all, so I'm gonna need everybody to stop making excuses for Kiki and her bullshit. That's number one. I don't give a damn what happened between her and Tisha 4 years ago. It still does not make it right. Two wrongs does not make a situation right.
Mm-hmm.
Now y'all sitting up here saying, well, it's not like she told Tisha's business while she was at the slumber party, or she didn't say that much, she didn't reveal that much. It doesn't matter if she told her business. It's the fact that this particular woman said on national TV that that was her enemy. And you know the issues that they've had with one another, and you know that they don't fuck with each other like that. So my whole thing about the situation is, why would y'all think that that's okay for her cousin to go to someone that she know don't fuck with her to confirm anything in regards to her husband, her marriage, or anything that's dealing with her personal business? Why would anybody think that that's okay? Now, before anybody tries to come and say, well, Kiki and Mel been friends. They been friends, girl. They been friends. They been friends. When? That's number one. Number two, it doesn't matter if they been friends or not. If that's your friend, cool. And if Tisha your cousin, cool. More reason for you to stay the fuck out of it and not confirm or deny any damn thing. Because guess what? I'm friends with people that my cousin may not like, but I would never discuss my cousin's business with nobody that my cousin don't fuck with. Whether we're into it or not, I wouldn't dare do it. Like I told y'all on one of my reviews already, I got a cousin right now that I don't fuck with. I wouldn't piss on the bitch if she was on fire right about now, because I don't fuck with that bitch. However, if somebody came to me asking me anything personal about said cousin, or asking me about their business, and I know they don't even fuck with their cousin, I'm not discussing it with them. I don't even fuck with that. I don't even fuck with their cousin, but they're still my cousin. So therefore, I'm not going to discuss none of that with you. You don't fuck with the bitch, neither do I. But that's still my family. So why I look like discussing my cousin with the enemy of my cousin? I'm not doing that. So it's like, y'all want to come to me and say anybody that's cool with Mel, y'all got a problem with it. It ain't even got nothing to do with Kiki being cool with Mel, because I don't even believe they're that fucking cool. Let's make that clear. I don't even think they all that damn cool as people trying to make them out to be. It's about the principle of the matter, and the principle of the matter is Kiki was dead ass wrong for ever discussing that shit with Mel, period. I don't give a fuck what Mel asked you. You didn't have to answer it, period. I don't care what nobody say about it. Like, she didn't have to answer a motherfucking thing about that. And I don't mean to be cursing like that on your stuff, but I feel real passionate about this because I'm passionate about my family, my cousins. Like, a lot of my cousins are like my best friends. And regardless if we fall out or not, I'm never going to sit there and discuss none of your personal business with someone that don't even like you. Like, why do y'all think that? Y'all only think that, I ain't going to say y'all because it ain't everybody. The only reason why people think that it's cool for Kiki to do that is because they like Mel and they don't fuck with Tisha. So that's the reason why they think that it's okay. And y'all only, well, not y'all, some people are going by who they like and who they don't like instead of looking at it from the big picture. Now y'all know I give Tisha a whole lot I give Tisha a whole lot. But at the end of the day, that still was wrong. Now, mind you, Kiki said Tisha told her business 4
Your
years ago,
sound
right?
going in and out.
It's going in and out.
Yeah.
Let me take my AirPods out because I got my AirPods in. Hold on.
Okay, all right.
Give me 1 second. Let me take them out. Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. So back to what I was saying. I was like, okay, so she said that Tisha told her business 4 years ago. So 4 years ago, Tisha was wrong. 4 years ago, Tisha was wrong for telling her business. So if they already talked about it 4 years ago when she did it and you forgave her, why are you being vindictive 4 years later doing the same thing that you was mad at her for? It makes you look like a damn hypocrite. So you both were wrong at this point. So we keep on saying, but Tisha did it to her. She did it 4 years ago. And all was forgiven 4 years ago. So it's irrelevant now. Why are we playing this game now? It's wrong. No matter how you slice it and dice it, it's wrong. And whatever Tisha said about Kiki, she didn't say it on national TV. Kiki did her shit on TV. So it's still fucking wrong at the end of the day. Both of them were wrong. Two wrongs don't make a right. Do y'all listen to Wyclef Jean? Two wrongs don't make a right. Go ahead.
I mean, on Tisha's end, is it really wrong? The bitch got bed bugs, and I won't surprised to hear that she got it. I won't shock. I already told people Kiki looked like a bunch of nets they flying around her. I already said that. So is she really wrong for telling this woman that this broad you about to bring around got bed bugs down to your house, down where you and your kids got to lay? Personally, I don't think so. If Kiki feels like that's something that you're not supposed to disclose to somebody before you go to their house or accept an invitation to their house or even accept, I'm look, y'all listen, that's just like that's just like when a lot of y'all don't want to go to certain relatives' house because they got a lot of roaches. You understand? That's just like how y'all not gonna, you know what I'm saying? Allow such and such to really come into the house like that because they carry roaches. You know what I'm saying? They got an infestation. It's like that. Like
Right.
I don't myself personally, I don't necessarily feel like she's wrong for letting that be known, especially since she was coming to this people's house. I don't think if Kiki feels like she was wrong for it, girl, that's your business. I don't.
I would have drugged Kiki. I don't care what nobody say.
Yeah, like I didn't want to be around you either. Like none of us wanted you to be there. Let's be clear. You got bad buzz. Like you should have let that be known. And you could have been like, I got something to come down, girl. I don't want to get nobody sick if you don't want nobody in your business.
But see, that's my thing. You mad about that, and I'll get it. But girl, that was 4 years ago, and you forgave your cousin for it 4 years ago. Why is it coming back up 4 years later? So it's like, cause see, you and Tisha didn't have no issue last season when you got all up in Kimmy's face, confront her about what happened between her and Tisha. So what's the problem now? And why you over Melody House now? And see, my thing about this is you friends with me, cool. You can't help who you friends with sometimes. Sometimes your cousin don't like your friends. I don't like a lot of my cousin friends. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. They know not to talk about me with them bitches.
Right.
Kiki wrong, but people ain't gonna say she wrong because she's Melody's friend.
Mel has a friend that looks just like Tisha.
Oh,
thank you for your super chat, boo.
Like Kiki dead ass wrong. I don't give a fuck what nobody say shit. That's just
period, Tina. Period, Tina. Bitch, the door.
No, she definitely would have had to get the fuck out of my shit. Period. I would have never got up and left. Period.
Child.
Just like that cousin I won't piss on if that was on fire. Need to get popped right now. But I'm gonna shut up on that. I'm gonna leave that bitch alone.
But for some reason, I feel like Kiki and that switch, I feel like that's their She-Rose doing, to be honest. I feel like that's the She-Rose doing. I do. I honestly feel like she decided to probably bring her around soon after her and Letitia decided to fall out.
Mm-hmm.
That's the throwing the rock and hat in your hand stuff.
That exactly. That's that Scorpio shit. That's exactly what they do.
Because ain't nobody calling Mel out for that bullshit for being messy but us. Everybody wants to blame it all off on Tisha, and Tisha is so wrong, and blah, 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 blah. But Melody set all of it up. It's just like how it was on Real Housewives of Potomac with Robin and Giselle, and that bull crap between Monique and Candace. They set all of that up and sat back and watched it all blow up and act like their hands was completely clean.
And made Monique the scapegoat, made Monique and Candace both the scapegoats for their own personal gain. That's exactly what happened, but don't nobody see that though. They started all that shit and got them to fight.
Is this not the same thing, y'all? Remember, Letitia and Kiki was fine last season.
Exactly.
Now Letitia and Mel done fell out. And now she's bringing around Kiki and inviting Kiki to everything. And this, and this. You know what?
And then another thing that people are doing that's pissing me off too, they trying to make an excuse like, well, Kiki and Tisha ain't never been close. That's a fucking lie. If you listen to Miss Wanda's live that I talked about, she explained that at one point in time, Kiki lived in Georgia when they were growing up. When she moved to Alabama, that's when her and Tisha got to be cool and got to be really close. And Miss Wanda wouldn't even go on Kiki. She had all her vitriol for Mel. But to be honest, I feel like you need to go in on your niece too. Because
I agree. What you say? Okay, I hear you now. You there, Scotty? Yo, Scotty. Holla if you hear me, child. I think we lost Scotty again. Dear Lord God Almighty. Well, listen, you guys. That was basically it for the live anyway, child. Because like I say, I ain't want to be up here roasting and Jones and these bitches for way too much longer anyway, because it would have been a big deal with everybody in the comments and all the rest of that stuff that y'all gonna come with. Let me see. Is this but listen, you guys, I totally want to thank you guys for coming up and rocking with us. I'm so sorry for the technical difficulties. Like I said, we can't help that, y'all. It's the weather. All right. But definitely shout out to everybody that is here. Once again, happy birthday to JoJo. Like I say, don't do nothing that I forgot I did. I seriously mean that. And yeah, you guys, I love you guys. I love all you guys. This has been fun. This has been great. And yeah, mwah, mwah, mwah. Y'all be good. Y'all be safe. Be blessed. And I'm going to holler at y'all next time.